What's up, folks? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with episode 145. I'm Warhammer Empire's High Elves campaign. Alright, so presently we are in big trouble here in Spawn. We've got Grimly Quarrel Seeker who's penetrated into inner parts of the island here. So he could potentially strike Tower of Lysine or Fort Alistair, I think. Can he reach? Oh, sorry, Angriel. I think he could either hit at either one of those settlements next turn, which is not good. And we've got this army way over here, but she's got her own problems right now. Losing Balance army was really huge. Anyway, I knew that was kind of risky what we were doing there. I just didn't think that the dwarfs and dark elves would work together like that. But they're now defensive allies. I don't know if I showed you, or I don't know when exactly this happened. But yeah, they're trading and defensive allies. They're pals, basically. I'm trying to say, mostly because we're both fighting against us. Yeah, the high elves. Right, so these two agents here could really cripple Freya's army. So what I'm thinking as a defensive against that,
we march on.
Okay, let's put her on the force march. Obviously a little bit dangerous, but if we sit out here in the water, they can't actually perform agent actions against us. So a little bit dodgy, but it should protect us against those two. Keep them from hitting us, and then we could potentially hit the Eagle Gate, though.
Ill considered.
Narcissus could be coming that way. Okay, look at these guys.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, we could be seeing some Dark Elf armies coming through here. Yeah, we should have. I really wish I would have sent Val into the Eagle Gate first. Or actually, sorry, Freya. I don't think I should have ran down that army. We should have left him. I don't think he could have done any harm back here on his own. And we should have went for the Eagle Gate and locked this off, because this army in a defensive position, I think, would be able to hold off any of these. But in the open field, we may struggle against some of these Dark Elf armies, especially the quality of them, and especially since this is an inexperienced. Alright, we are going to get some, I'm thinking for her army, if we can keep her alive, that is, we're either gonna take the two Phoenix Guard out, or the two Bolt Throwers out,
promising lieutenant,
and put in two heroes. Well, what can we give you for? Got a spare Razor Standard, eh? We should give that to something. I think speed is gonna be here. I don't know if any of this stuff is going to be particularly helpful for her. Anyway, let's get her some armor. Plus 10, that should be good. Sure, let's do that. Oh, that might be helpful. Crown of Command as well. Strong versus a single. That she might. That might help save her or something. I don't think Razor Stand up that. Some. I think that would be really good with the Dragon Princess, plus 10 armor piercing. War Banner might be useful. Fast ability plus 6 weapon damage. And sure, why not? All right, cool. So yes, we're gonna get some heroes, and we don't have a ton of influence, so we'll just have to see if there's anything here that's. Okay, actually, Halar would actually be quite good for her army, I think. But I want to. Can we recruit him here? I mean, it's not great, but +3 melee attack for archers and Lothian Street Guard. That'll boost them up a little bit, and if we can get him leveled up,
brave son of
that'll be helpful as well.
I await your orders.
So,
loyal to a fault.
you know what? Maybe we'll give this guy assassinate, and we could take a couple cracks at getting rid of some of those agents. I think a little bit risky, but specialist. Yeah, +6. That'll help a bit. Great, good. Go replenish troops as well, I guess, because he's gonna be popped into her army. And
true son of Ulfwar.
Assault troops. Go assault troops. They're probably this way as well. But we'll just give him campaign skills for the moment. Alright, so the second hero, I think the best spot to get it from is the Tower of Hoth, and we definitely want to get a mage. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the high mages. Let's just see what's here first before. Yeah, some okay mages for the life mage. I do like the life mages, but I haven't tried out the light mages. That's 10%. Primed might be pretty good. Alright, yeah. Pretty good. Let's go with primed, which gets a little bit more magic reserve. And or go spry speed +10. No, let's go with a miscast gem. So let's go with that for now. All right.
Mage of Ulfwar.
Level her
a
up.
worthy ally.
Lock her. That might be useful here in this situation. But I would like to get her some decent spells. Yeah, so Net of Amantok will be really useful for this army because of all those archers. So if we can slow down, and that probably be good. Target self or ally. Hit a battle, unbreakable. Be useful as well. Exorcism. Let's go with Blessing as well. That. And I guess maybe we'll boost this up a bit. Oh wait, sorry. Sure. One light battle. And sorry, pause protect. And let's level this up one more. Then let's see what else is down here. Banishment. Power drain. Sure, this is a vortex. The vortex spells, what I've seen them use, there can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but could definitely be very helpful. Just have some offensive magic for a change. So we'll want to get her around this way. Seriously, that's going to go that way? Alright, I guess so.
Able.
Want him to get as well.
Not possible.
Right, so if we're able, we're gonna try and hit the Eagle Gate, but we'll have to make room for those
promising
units.
lieutenant.
Their army. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we take the Phoenix Guard out or if we take the Bolt Throwers out. Probably taking Bolt Throwers out is probably Does she
Loyal
give
to
a
a fault.
bonus for the bolt throwers, or is it just the... Yeah, it's just the archers and the sea guard. Alright, cool. Actually, you know what? Just quickly, I want to rename these guys. Maybe I will do a better job of keeping them alive
A worthy
if,
ally.
you know, a little bit more attachment to him. So Halar, what are we going to call him? Let me see here. Let's call Halar, let's call him Virgil. Yeah, the Roman poet. There we go. Virgil, got. And what are we going to name her? Name
A
her,
promising
actually.
lieutenant.
Alright. Greek goddess of the wild. Alright, cool. So Artemis and Virgil will be in Freya's army. Stuff. Now we've got to do something here to try and defend these settlements. We also need another army up here pronto. I actually decided I'm gonna bring Tyrion back to Ulthuan, so it's gonna take him 10 turns to get over here. Now what we could do is we could go in here and replace him with another general, and then he'd be available in 5 turns. So we could get him here in 5 turns, but then he would lose his dragons. Now the other thing is too, we could use the movement bug, and I'm pretty sure it would take about 5 turns. Actually longer, because I don't think the movement bug we wouldn't be able to use it over the ocean. Basically it requires you to put an army in camp mode, a general without any troops, and then so say we had a general here without any troops. We could put him in camp, and then this general, who would force march her there, pass over all the troops, and then when you put the next general into just regular stance, or well, a different stance other than march, the movement they regain they all have full movement up to that. So or whatever the movement they had before you force march them over here, and then we would be able to move them another leg of the journey. But obviously you can't put anyone in force march over the ocean, so we could probably get the troops back over here in 6 or 7 turns, but I don't think we'll do that. We'll just keep Tyrion with his army and move over. However, we are going to leave the silver helms down here. Now what that means is in Lothern we're gonna start recruiting his some more troops for his army, basically, and also at the same time we're gonna try and defend the settlements. Now this is man, our treasury has really been under strain lately with all these wars, all this re-recruitment of armies that have been destroyed, and what else was I gonna say? Yeah, and just and losing territory also is really put a strain. This settlement, very valuable. All right, we could bring Galag back, but I'm really wary to lose him. All right, I'm gonna recruit Galag here. Report Galag, since he's competent.
Prince of Ulthuan.
And I'm not gonna put him right in the settlement. And we'll put this mage in here as well. So that'll give a little bump to the defense, to the garrison there. I mean, I don't know that I can defend against a full stack of dwarves, hammers, long bears, few dwarf warriors, whirlers. So it's not a crazy elite army, but there is a fair bit of quality here. Just a matter of how much damage we can do to them on the walls, and we can potentially take down the Lord level 23. You know what, before I forget too, Just thinking about this, maybe we shouldn't put her in the
Princess of the
settlement.
Azure.
Maybe we'll just put her just
Protector
outside
of
so that she's still going to
Highborn,
reinforce.
Azure Lady.
But if we lose the battle, her army won't be completely destroyed. I mean, provided that there are still units left alive. All right, so what I'm gonna do also is we're gonna recruit a lord
We
here
are the
as well.
guardians of order.
Now this is, oh, Dios mío, ay, carajo. Right, you can't. You've already recruited a lord in this province. All right, so never mind. We're not gonna recruit a lord. So Tower of Lycian could potentially lose it, but I think I would rather lose Tower of Lycian than the Elven Embassy here, rather than Angriel, because I think Angriel making a little bit more cash here, and resources and stuff.
I am yours.
All right, so
Defender of
Gallic,
the Everqueen.
you are going to be in charge of recruiting Tyrion's army. I think. That's what we're going to do. Oh, is it too? Well, actually, no. I don't think it's too soon to recruit these because they can start getting experience right away, and this army could be very useful in supporting this army over here and pushing these troops over here. So
Defender of the
get them a little bit
Phoenix
of experience before Tyrion comes up here and takes over. But
Guardian.
yeah, this is going to be crippling for our economy as well. Yeah, we've got too many generals in the field right now and too many
Lady of
armies.
Phoenix Court.
Right, I think that looks okay for now. Tyrion, I mean, we could get him moving straight away. I think what we'll do is on his journey, we'll take the Temple of Glenken. I don't even know why I tried. That's so terrible. I can't pronounce them for shit. And we'll get Heron to come with him. But if we were to take that settlement, then we could recruit the second general there, pass over the Silver Helms. I haven't decided at what stage of the journey we'll recruit. We've still got to wait 3 turns till Valkyrie is ready to be recruited. But we will recruit Valkyrie and switch over these Silver Helms to her army, and she'll stay down here in the jungle to help finish off the Skaven with Belicin. Right, yeah, but anyway, we could get Tyrion moving right away, but let's just get a boost to the public order before we take off. These guys are all on the Tara. He's probably going to stay down here, and Ghost is coming down here. Wolfrin is coming up here to join. Yeah, he's widely known. The -10 upkeep for sword masters could help this army a little bit. So, and plus having a sword master in here will give them a little bit of extra strength, I think. So we'll send Ulfrin to join her army, and Tara to provide some reconnaissance. Down here, Iolar is here to protect this area, so I guess we're gonna keep this general for now.
A true Asur.
Squishy. Yeah, Squishy is not terrible. I mean, some of the other traits are really bad. Okay, I think we are just about ready to push through the end turn. Just trying to is anything else that I'm forgetting. It's just the gates that we built and stuff that is not necessarily crucial at the moment. And definitely don't want the treasury to be burdened by unnecessary buildings right now. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have our first fight with Chaos very shortly. A lot of enemies here. But yeah, we definitely need Tyrion back up here. I think the jungle is in a situation where the armies down here will be able to finish things off. Arrow not moved. Yeah, just there, I guess.
We are ill at ease.
Or maybe let's put her there, and then that way she can bounce between the two provinces if needed. Ghost coming down to help public order. Aiden. Oh, okay. Maybe we should bring Aiden down to help out with these agents. I think that is what we're gonna. Because I mean, as desperately as we need the influence, these agents are gonna be real irritating if we don't deal with them. The more help we have, that better. Azrael, I think we'll just use you for influence. We could bring you back to the island as well, but I mean, things are.
Direct me.
We need the influence.
A mighty warrior.
That's what I'm trying to bloody say. All these leveled up. Give you a horse. Here you go. Mars. And yeah, these guys we could if we put them on eagles, we could put them in Tyrion's army too, I guess. Yeah, let's hit the end turn. Let's read some more about Calidor from what's the name of the author again of the Armies book? Adam Troke. Right, so the Last Gambit. The Witch King, in his madness, decided on a final scheme which he could reverse the tide of war. He gathered all the renegade magicians together and revealed a plan as insane as it was bold. They were going to undo the spells that held together the vortex and bring back chaos to the world. The demonic legions would march once more upon the face of the world, but this time the aid of their new allies, the traitor Elves of J.R.R. The Witch King and his followers would draw on the power of chaos and become like unto gods themselves, so far lost to insanity were many of the dark elves that they readily agreed. One though, Eurathion of Ular, sought it for the world-ending, a world-destroying madness that it was. In the dead of night, he slipped away from the Witch King's palace and brought word to the Phoenix King. Yeah, right. So, very, very cool stuff. I was wondering, like, or I don't know. I think maybe that would have been a cool objective for the dwarves, or sorry, not the dwarves, but for chaos maybe in the game, is to get to the vortex and somehow unlock the powers of the vortex if they attacked it or something, and bring back, open up the floodgates or something like that. To just give them some kind of objective, or even that could be where chaos comes out of the vortex. It seems like a logical place, but yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people have been critical about the way that chaos has been programmed in this, but I know initially, basically chaos just went straight for the player. Like, it didn't even go for any of the AI factions. It just basically made a beeline for the players. My understanding of how it worked initially. But luckily, we got the chaos invasion after the game had been patched. So and it looks like chaos is going to actually potentially be our savior here against the dwarves, especially in the south, in the deserts there. It looks like chaos is headed for dwarven territory, and a few of the chaos armies are heading up to Naggarond, towards Naggarond, and that should actually help us quite a bit, because by the looks of things, most of the dark elf armies are down this way towards the south. You've got them. You've got Malekith and the other one. What the hell is her name? I can't think of her name right now. Anyway, Marathi. Over there pushing against our allies, and they've got an invasion force down here pushing against us. So wait and see what happens here. But we have got a ton of work. We are under so much pressure here with one. At least things have sort of been wrestled under control in the jungle for the most part, and we've almost got Lustria fully under our control. Once we have Lustria fully under control, that's gonna free up a lot of resources, and we can hopefully start taking back ground against our enemies here in the north, or around Uthwan, and do our final push against the Dark Elves. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've been talking about pushing against the Dark Elves since like episode 50, or maybe even sooner than that. So yeah, don't hold your breath, guys. But I mean, obviously that is, something that we're going to work towards at some point. Attacked him. Sir. Skaven. Lord Scroll. Causing problems out there for our ally. Yeah, I guess I could get back into some of the lore a bit more here. But I just finish up this end turn. We'll wait till the next end turn. It's a very, very good story. I really like the way that the background and the lore that these guys have put into the Warhammer, and I'm really excited to learn more and yeah, continue playing through some of these campaigns because, a big fan of fantasy, and a fantasy world that I really love is the Dungeons and Dragons Final Fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms. Those books, I really love those books. Some really great authors there. R.A. Salvatore. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Ed Greenwood, and there's a long list of really great authors. But Veron and the Forgotten Realms, fantastic fantasy books. But yeah, Warhammer is not something that I'm all that familiar with. So being introduced to this enormous fantasy is very exciting for me. So I'm really enjoying it, and you can see a lot of the parallels with Tolkien's writing. It's a lot of it is Tolkien-esque, and something that's not talked about in fantasy a whole lot. But I mean, like the elves and dwarfs and all this sort of stuff comes out of the roots of the Norse myths and the Norse traditions and Viking traditions, all that sort of stuff. So as far as the theme of the channel, I think the fantasy does fit in somewhere with the theme of my channel being named after the Viking Ragnarok. So yeah, anyway, I guess I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah. I should mention as well, if I seem a little bit off this morning, I may be mildly hungover. I know it's completely unprofessional, but stayed up all night Sunday night to record the first 5 episodes of my Daneland series, which I want to finish before Thrones of Britannia come out. So I kind of decided last minute that I was going to do that series. These fuckers didn't land. Maybe we should have put her in well, I guess we couldn't, but we could put her here in ambush stance. Anyway, let's take a look at how things stand right now. Tell me you can reach the gate without... Yeah, she can. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end things here just because I have a really blistering headache at the moment. And I'm having trouble thinking. I'm going to go take some Advil and maybe have a nap. I apologize, this was a little bit of a slower episode, but we're just sort of setting things up a little bit here and just trying to defend if we can.
I will not disgrace my
this
ancestors.
possible situation that we're in. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just, you know,
Don't think so.
it's not looking great. Not looking great. We're just fucking enemies anywhere. But yeah, at least we've got a new power base down here in Lustria, and we're gonna start sending Tyrion. 10 turns, and we'll have him here, and we're in the beginning stages of his doom stack. So whether or not we can afford it, well, we'll sort that out once the units are recruited. We'll try to sort it out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Next episode should be the Siege of the Eagle Gate here. What do they got for garrison? It's not too... yeah. So if we can take that, we should be able to keep these assholes out of here. Maybe. Got the Dark Elf. Dirty Dark Elf coming this way. Yeah, do our best to hold the line until Tyrion returns to defend Ulthuan. Alright, so yeah, thank you for watching, guys.